Hi, y'all. Happy Friday, TGIF. What's up? I'm here for you guys. Okay, so I was planning to go live earlier, but it was very poor quality in streaming, so I decided to wait for later. I did see that, it got better, so I'm here. How are y'all? Yay. Okay, happy Friday. So today's message, I'm gonna wait for a few more people to arrive. How y'all doing? Today's message is going to be about now that we know better, do better. Okay. Um, a lot of people who get this information who know better are still not doing better. They're making poor choices and then using the excuse, well, I can't get it right, or I keep messing up, or I keep doing this, and I keep, I'm stuck. We have to stop saying those things and start doing something about them. So when you know better, you do better. It's like someone saying, oh, I know I got cancer, but I'm still going to be smoking a cigarette. Okay. It's not beneficial. So if you are on this channel and you've been here for a little while, you should not be doing anything wrong, anything messed up as far as your level up. If you are, then knowing something and doing the opposite that you know is correct is self-sabotage. So if you know better and you're still moving backwards, you are contributing to your own level down. Okay? So we have to get out of excuse making mode and stuck mode and whatever else mode that you could come up with as an excuse to not be on your way to the next level. Okay? You got to get out of it. It's too late. We don't care no more. Okay? We don't care no more. We don't have no sympathy anymore. Okay? And somebody has to say this. We don't care anymore. You know better, do better. So no more excuses. We can't have sympathy if you know the information and you know what you're supposed to be doing. If you're not doing it, it is now your fault. Tough love, yes. Know better, do better. Okay, so, right. So many people will coddle you and say, okay, we'll try again. Okay, we'll do this. Okay, we'll just do better next time. No, that's how you don't get anywhere fast. That's how you get nowhere fast. So, no, we have to call each other out. Thank you, Scarlet Red, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you, Christina Bravo, Sprinkle Sprinkle. You love my content. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we have to get up out of the excuses and do better. If you know you have a problem with being masculine, only be feminine. Practice. If you know you have a problem with weight, start ordering salads or whatever. Okay. If you know better, you have to do better. That's it. If you know that you're lazy and can't wake up and do your makeup and look cute, set your alarm clock for an hour early and go to bed an hour early so you can do it. Okay, you can't make any more excuses, otherwise you're just not contributing to your own success. Thank you, Carrie. That was a very nice donation today. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thanks for being you. Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Scarlet Red. What would you ask potential if I had a sugar daddy before? Because they want to see how they can game you, baby. Remember, if you're not playing the game, they are. They're always playing the game. I don't know why y'all ain't playing the game. Every question is part of the game. Thank you, Scarlet Red, Sprinkle Sprinkle. They want to see how much they used to give you. And you can say, oh, I don't really call it that. Most people, they will just take care of me. Just say they take care of you. No, most men that I date would just take care of me. Y'all, I used a cheap eyeliner today, as y'all can see. Do not buy Milani liquid liner. It does not work good. That's why I went to Ulta to go get my Tartiest. I haven't put it on yet though. Um, do not get Milani. My eyeliner. I'm looking at this. Hold on, y'all. I got some good stuff. I'm gonna be doing a beauty haul right after this on my Ashira Star channel. So y'all go check that out soon after. But because I did go shopping today. Guilty. Thank you, my aunt Sprinkle, and thank you, Natalia. Russian girls are great inspiration. Yes, beautiful. Yes, thank you, Sprinkle to all of you. I appreciate that. Happy Friday. So we have to do better if we know better. You can't just keep watching the videos and asking me questions when you haven't even taken the first couple of steps. You're wasting your breath and your time. Thank you to Spirit Alchemist. You're a dating coach. Should I tell sugar daddies that's nope? Why would you tell somebody that? That would be like entering a cooking contest and telling people that you're a chef when it's supposed to be an amateur cooking contest. No, you always say I'm a part-time receptionist. That way they know you need money, but you ain't lazy and you do have some type of job where you're surrounded by professionals that may or may not ask you out to lunch on a daily basis who probably make a lot of money. Okay? That means you're around men that make money, but you don't make money. And so you take money, y'all. You take money. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Saraya, and thank you, Stella. Why do you think a person is codependent? What do you recommend for those people? Spend time alone. Spend time alone. Get to love yourself, know what you like, so that you don't need others' validations. You don't need people's validation. Get you a cat or something. If it's the other person that can't be alone, buy them a cat or a dog or a fish. But we cannot sit there and be codependent when we're supposed to be complete within ourselves. Thank you, Leah. Thoughts on men with money but refuse to be provider? Have two. One that is a provider and one, I don't know what you need the other one for if he can't provide. So until you find the other one. Thank you, Sierra Buzza. Sprinkle. That was very nice. Right. That's like dating a pretty person that won't go out with you in public. What's the point? Or won't take photos with you. If that man of means could not take you out in public, couldn't sleep with you, or couldn't take a photo of you, what use are you? You could be ugly. Okay. Right. So if we know better, do better. That means if you're not following the advice on this channel, if you're not disciplining yourself to level up and don't bother asking questions that I will have to answer, that won't help you anyway because you're not leveling up. Okay? Don't waste people's time no more. If you can't get it together, don't even sit there and live vicariously. Get yourself together first, then ask a question that is truly, truly needed. And I'm being tough on you guys because I want to see y'all do good. I want to see y'all do well. I want to see y'all get that money. Thank you, Stella. But where do codependency come from? It comes from lack of self-love, darling. Okay. It comes from being bored with yourself. It comes from not being able to just sit there and be alone and be happy. It comes from not knowing who you are. Spend some time alone, always. In fact, until you are not codependent, don't date. Okay? Spend time alone until you love being alone. Then go date. This makes the best type of person. Why? Because you don't need anybody and that will come off onto them as if you are the prize. If you come off needy and codependent, they're going to be like, ugh, you know. So spend time alone until you are so happy alone that you could care less if you are with another person or not. Then go date. That is the type of woman a man wants. Okay. Um, yes, love yourself, but then others will follow. That's true. I've been dating an older man. He pays for everything. How do I ask him to start helping me pay these bills? Um, Come up with a scenario. I helped my mom. I helped my grandma pay the mortgage. Now I'm short. See if he steps in and becomes the hero. Okay. Come up with the scenario. Shira is missing teeth. Oh, Carly, you missing a whole profile picture. I am not missing teeth, darling. Does that look like this is a gap? And I have the same gap on this side. But you're missing a whole profile picture. Ratchet. You missing a whole figure in your bank account too. Thank you, Astro Ash. Got a winter dress about to freestyle in the snow. No excuses, girl. Go ahead, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go freestyle in that snow. Astro Ash. Get your Astro Ash out there and get it together. Mm-hmm. um, if y'all gonna sit up here and troll on me, please have a profile picture. At least make an effort to put up somebody that don't even look close to you. You know, something. I'm a writer, baby. I used to code. I'm a prancing around in my boots. Oh, you're a writer. Okay. Um, how can we stay fine now that it's getting cold? Wear tight sweaters that show, your figure. This in the winter, you need to show your figure. Wear form-fitting clothes, boots, fitted coats, fitted sweaters. Accentuate your makeup, since you're going to be more covered. Make sure you have cute accessories. Thank you, Rosanna. Thank you for your help, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're welcome. Mm-hmm. Do a winter lookbook. I might. I'm gonna get it together soon. But it will be the same type of pictures because I do it in clips. There's an app on my phone called Clips that I use to do those lookbooks because it's faster and easier for me, and I don't need a photographer or Sasha or Layla. Mm-hmm. So you got a bunch of UGG gifts over $900, but then I refuse sex now, barely texting or speaking. Update. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, at least you left with something, baby. You left with more than he did. Hmm. Um, Thank you. Your value yourself doctrine is just your way of justifying ignoring valid criticism of women. Well, whatever I do is working for me, baby, and my bank account, and my pockets, and my looks. Maybe you should try it too. I don't care I don't really even care. Does it work? Okay. Is it working? Is it beneficial? That's what you need to ask yourself. What you doing over there? What you doing over there? How many kids you watching tonight? How many women do you share your man with? Yeah, I saw that name. Southern Israelite. I already know your man is a Dusty. Just by your name. Anyway, what were y'all for Halloween? Power Rangers? Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Anyways. Rico's even laughing. Thank you, Stella. Sorry I didn't ask the question the right way. What makes someone not loving themselves? What's the source? Not being selfish, darling. You must put yourself first. Okay? Put yourself first. Do stuff for you. Spoil yourself. Teach other people how to treat you. Somebody at the door. Well, I'm not expecting any company. So let them stay at the door. Is it a package? They'll leave it if, okay, well then I'll answer it. How to weed out the providers versus pretend providers. Come up with a scenario and see if they offer to help you financially. Okay. Okay. My dad used to always tell me, you teach people how to treat you. That's true. Makes so much sense now. I think they want you to sign something. It's going to get their mail. Okay, can you go sign it? Thank you. What do you think about narcissists? Learn from them. My sugar daddy bought you an island. Girl, go ahead, Hilda Cortez. Can I come visit? Come on. We might invite, huh? Y'all got a yacht too? That's nice. Congrats. I would love an island too. Name one of the cabanas after me. In my honor. Hey. Thank you. They want you to sign for a package. They don't want you to sign for it. Okay, sit down here and talk to these people. So we won't have like live emptiness. Okay, go ahead. Okay. We're talking about if you know better, do better. Hello. I don't know what to do. So, hello everybody. Wow, thank you for all the compliments. I don't know what to do. How am I? I'm okay. How's school? It's fine. Did you go to school today? Yes. Favorite subject? Science. Well, it was science. It's ELA now. Dance. I can't dance. How was school today? It was okay. Okay, she's back. Thank you. I don't see why he couldn't let you sign for it. Ugh. Say, hey y'all, sorry. Feel like a week. What's this? Hey. I don't know, what was she saying? Layla, what did you say? I don't remember ordering this. I just threw her to the wolves. Oh, well, she can handle it. She grown. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, this is cute. I forgot I ordered this. I thought it was thicker than this, but I gotta steam it. It's a blazer. It's a little blazer, but I thought it was thicker than this, but this go with my head. Let me put it on. Big bench. I should have got a thinner shirt because this sweater is too thick to wear with it. Okay. Now I look ready for winter. Yes. Oh, I need to wear a thinner shirt under there. Thank you, Stella DK. Are you in trouble if you're raised by a narcissist? No, learn from that narcissist and become and get some of their traits so you can get some money. Put yourself first. Um, use it to your advantage. Learn the good things and leave out the bad things. Okay. So, how do I tell a man that he needs to give me money if he wants to accept his invitation to go on a trip? And how much should I ask for? These questions are for women who did not choose the correct target. That man should have already offered you money and things like that, especially if you have a job that you're going to have to take off of. I mean, who's going to compensate you for that money? You know, taking trips with a man is just like being his arm candy for free. Where's your compensation? You know, tell him you have 3 big dogs you need to board, $75 a day, even if it's a lie. Tell him you need to take off work, how much you was going to miss in that day, get that money. Tell him you have to take an Uber to the airport unless he drives you. Then you have to pay extra for luggage. Get all of that money as your compensation for going. Then tell him you have nothing to wear and that you need to go shopping too. Because otherwise, he's getting the better end of the deal. Okay. Um, Tell him you can't afford to go. Well, what do you mean I'm paying for it? Well, I have 3 dogs. I have this. I have that. You know, name a bunch of fake stuff and just get your money. So, how to respond to random men who insult you for being competent. Tell him, I would say, baby, we're not even on the same level. Okay, you're not in the right tax bracket. I would never, ever deal with someone like you. Thank you, Rosalina. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, Sheila. Hey, girl. Tell him he ain't in the right tax bracket to be insulting nobody. That's what you tell him. Okay. What was she or 7 saying? Hi. Thank you. You love my stuff. Thank you, girl. Would you date a cook if I was hungry and homeless? Sure. Um, Hi, Shella. Okay, you want to join a Facebook group? Go down to my description box, click show more, scroll all the way down, contact Detailer on Facebook, and request to join. It is a paid group. You pay once. Thank you. Am I married? Been married. Yeah. Super married. With kids. Dogs and cats. Thank you, Chanel. Chanel, sprinkle, sprinkle. Lots of love, Sheila. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How can I find the right balance between being seductive on dates and avoiding giving the wrong green signal to guys that start touching? Have strict standards. Have strict standards. Grab his hand when he starts touching instead and hold his hand. That means I'm going to show you affection, but you ain't going to be in charge of it. There you go. Sure. Would you say that you love James or do you just like him or are fond of him? Well, since we've been together for 18 years, I'm pretty sure that by now, if I don't love him, I'm a robot. I mean, you don't stay with someone for 18 years and not love them. Okay. You have a kid. Did you love your kid before it was born? Probably not. Did you fall in love with that kid as it grew? Probably. As the relationships grew, probably. At 18, do you stop loving your child? No. So y'all need to think. You don't fall in love in 2 days or 2 weeks. You don't fall in love at first sight. That's lust. That's infatuation. Love takes time to grow, to show me you love me, to buy me the house, to say you love me, to buy me that car, to say you love me, to raise these kids and pay for everything, to say you love me. That's how I know. And for me to come home and be faithful and stick around and be happy and still be here and not looking for an upgrade also says that I love him. So can y'all please stop asking the dumb, stupid questions? Of course, I wouldn't be here. So y'all think y'all are in love with y'all 2-week baby daddies or, you know, knowing somebody for 2 months. That's not love, baby. Love is when they can give you a D with your name on it. Thank you, Stella. Shira, your method will stay. What? Thank you, Stella. Okay, Shira, what's your method to still stay connected to your feelings in this world? Children, pets, animals, goals. Have something to express yourself with emotionally, whether it be poetry, children, animals, family members, self, Hallmark movies, Lifetime, whatever. Just have your movies that keep you, crying. Do you believe in marrying for love? No, I believe in marrying for common sense, marrying for future generations. Love comes, okay? Love has to be built. You can't marry someone they don't have, like, think about other cultures that don't marry before sex, which is how it used to be over here. Just think about this for 2 seconds. Do they marry for love? No. Even if they're not arranged and they get to pick who they marry and they don't sleep with each other, do they love each other? Do they really love each other yet? They've probably been out, held hands and dry humped, but do they love each other? They don't know yet, do they? They have to get married first, right? They have to grow in love. So y'all have it backwards. Y'all have it super backwards. That's why I'm here to correct it. Okay. Do you marry out of infatuation and lust and jealousy so no one else can have them? Perhaps. But I'm married for future generations and stability. And then love comes as they prove to you that they are a good husband, okay? And father. They prove their love to you each and every day that they wake up. And if you don't have anybody doing this and you fell for the okey doke and say, oh, I love him, so that's why I'm going to get married, you lied to yourself. Okay? If you've been married for over 10 years and you still, renting an apartment and struggling and stuff, your man didn't love you. There you go. Get smart. Or pay for it later and your children are going to pay for it too. Don't make children pay for your not knowing better, because they will. Your children are going to have to pay for your bad mistakes and who you choose to marry. Okay? Don't make bad mistakes. Oh yeah. Get that yawn out. I feel so good. Y'all thought I was going to do something, huh? Oh yeah. Fake it till you make it, baby. Anyway, how can you come off in need versus needy? Be generous in order to be needy. Be the hero for someone else. I paid my grandmother's mortgage this month because she's on a fixed income. Now I'm short on mine. That's not needy. You rescued your grandmother. You sacrificed yourself for another person. It is honorable and it is not needy because you didn't really need to do that. Could let her be homeless. And by seeing the act of kindness, they too may be inspired to also show you an act of kindness, even though it was a lie. Right. um, what what is he's trying to get a better job but just can't? But he's trying. Okay. I mean, what if I'm trying to do something and never do it? I'll be trying for the rest of my life. I mean, if that's your husband, you know, versus your boyfriend, that's a different story because you can't just get up and leave. But you can put some fire under him. If you working, you need to quit and see how fast he find a good job. You need to say that you quit. Just take a vacation. Let him think you quit so he can get some fire under him. Because I mean, if you're 50-50, he doesn't need to rush to go out and find a better job. But if everyone depends on him, he does. Okay. All right. Sure, I met a man online this week. And I take train to see he took train to see you, already talked about marriage. Girl, he trying to get it. Anytime a man talks about marriage on the first date, he trying to sleep with you on the second or third date. Don't even bother with it. Okay, if a man is rushing to marry you, he'll be rushing to pay them bills too. So go ahead and tell him your bills. If a man wants you to be his wife, he'd have no problem paying your bills as a girlfriend. So since we're going to be married, I figured maybe you could start taking over all my bills. Look, you ain't really gonna marry me. Just calling him out on his game. Well, I thought you said I was going to be your wife. I mean, this shouldn't be nothing. I mean, you've already made it up in your mind that you want to marry me. So what's the few bills? You're gonna be paying them anyway when we get married, right? So call him out on their game. Call him out on his game. So, Lil- Liana, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Wish I knew you years ago before I made mistakes. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, you can always fix those mistakes, or at least fix them the best way you can. So, we gotta do better now that we know better. We can't just sit up here and talk about everything that's wrong and how we can't do this and how we haven't done that yet. Why don't we talk about what we're doing and what we're doing to get to the next level, not what we need to do and what we gonna start next week in A, B, C, and D. You know, let's talk about what we have done. Thank you, Guinevere. Where are the places to freestyle for free or cheap? And when is the best time to go? Happy hours in rich areas after work on the weekdays. Lunch in metropolitan areas where lots of businessmen, work. It could be around the medical center, around the courthouses and stuff like that, where a lot of lawyers, doctors, surgeons. You could also try the marina where people have yachts, the private rich area where people have store their yachts. You could try, an expensive watch store when people come in to get their watches serviced or repaired. You know, just hang around where money goes. Okay, you got go sit down, get your little book, make you a list of where rich people go. And that's where you go. Rich people don't hang out late at night. They're out in the daytime or early evening. They go home. So you're gonna have to take yourself out during the day, on the weekdays, because they don't really have a lot of them don't really have schedules and they kind of create their own schedules. Or if they do work, they're going to lunch at nice places because men that make money, they eat well. Okay. They wear nice watches. They invest in certain things, so that's where you're going to catch them at with their toys and their food. Okay. Hmm. This is my Friday night live. Hey, Sierra, how you doing? Hmm. Sure, is it an idea to play hot and cold, or is that a bad idea? It depends on who it is, how much money they really have, what's your motive, how you look, how they look. It's a whole thing. If you know that they like you, do whatever you want because they're gonna do whatever you want. If you know, if you know that they'll do whatever you ask them to, do whatever you want. But if you're gonna sit up there and play games, feel them out first before you start playing games. Get to know them. Let them speak a long time so you can get a feel for how they interact. Okay. He asked me, "What does it take for us to get married?" I said, he should already know what was a good response. What does it take for us to get married? Well, if you really like me that much, you will want to, just make me the happiest woman. Take all my pain away, take all my debt away, take all my bills away, give me my dream house. I don't like the car that I drive. Start naming stuff. Shoot, he asked and tell. We'll get you a new car out of it. Shoot. He asked and tell. He's thinking you're gonna name simple things that he can go do. Name big stuff. So your man won't leave you knowing you talk all this. Of course not. Okay. I picked the right one. Right. I'm telling y'all, you're going to make me start wearing berets. Girl, it's cold here. That's why I got this hat on. Isn't it cute? And plus, like, I would have to like redo my hair, and I wouldn't try and do all of that. Hmm. Hi, Shira. I followed your advice to a T, and it turned my fiance into a 100% provider. It worked like magic. Thank you, Tiffany Dish, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, yeah. A lot of women don't follow my advice, and then they get mad and get, upset because they thought that if they put my advice with their advice, it would work. But I'm trying to tell y'all, sometimes you just gotta listen and just try it out. It won't hurt. And if it don't work, oh well, you didn't lose nothing. Okay. Right. Wake up, simps don't pay bills for hoes. We're not talking about simps. Simps are men who can't afford the women that they desire. Okay. We're talking about men that have plenty of money to do whatever they need to do in this world without checking their bank account every time they pump gas like some folks. Okay. We're not talking about y'all not the target, baby. If you gotta check your bank account when you pump gas, you're not a target. The nerve. We're not talking about y'all. Y'all go back to Little League. This grown folks business over here, okay? How about what? Right. What do you think about Nicki Minaj? I don't know. I don't think about her. That um how about how much older is James? Old. He's a baby boomer. Layla told him our daughter told him today that he was a baby boomer. You know what that means. Um, Why do dusty men always have the most confidence? Because they have nothing to lose. Duh. You gotta, you gotta. What are some good provider careers? Anything that makes over six figures. Go to Google and put in jobs that make over six figures. And there you go. Um, why do you think Justin Bieber chose to put a ring on Haley? Because she got pregnant. Um, I purchased lots of stuff from Shein today. Everything is something I'm not used to, out of my comfort zone. I'm happy leveling up step by step. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Yeah, I ordered some stuff and I got some cute look, y'all, on Shein. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little. Look at this. I bought this on Shein. It's a lipstick. Isn't this some pretty? Isn't this pretty? Go look at their makeup section. I use this to display on my vanity. And the lipstick is matte. It's pretty good too. I tried it on. It doesn't have a smell. Oh, I have the liquid lipstick. It's the same color. So they have the liquid. Where's my phone at? I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all hear buzzing. Sorry. So yeah, they have this one too. And they have different colors. So isn't this pretty? It's like Shein.com. Go check out their makeup section because they have some really pretty stuff. Okay. But yes, I got a lot of stuff from Shein. They have decent stuff. Having a baby is not securing a bag. If the man is rich, it is. If he's got millions, it could be. Why was the Nikki comment so shady? Oh, I just don't really follow Nikki, so I don't know. I wouldn't be the right person to ask. Like, uh-huh. Anyone got a good y'all are so silly. Who cares about that? I don't know. I don't like if women why do y'all keep asking me? Look. Funny questions. Chris Brown, baby mama only got 14,000 per month. Pregnancy is not always the bag. But I'm sure she got other stuff out of that. Chris Brown's baby mama. You don't think she's getting paid to model? You don't think she's getting better jobs? You don't think she's getting like premium? You don't think he's included a house and all that stuff to where his child is going to be raised? You don't think he bought her a house or nothing? You think he's letting her live wherever that chick lives? I mean, y'all got to think about stuff like that. Okay. How can I apply your advice to men on street telling? And plus, she can date other celebrities now that she's known to date him. See? She was getting more before, and she's better circles. Win. She's in better circles, right? Buy her a house. Yep. She probably got a car, nannies, and a house. Okay, think about it. Maids. Okay. How do you respond to men on the street telling you to smile when you're minding your own business and why? First of all, you shouldn't be walking down the street. You should be in a car. You shouldn't be around dusties if you're trying to level up anyway. Or you should have some sunglasses on or looking at your phone to avoid eye contact with dust. Okay. Thank you, Candidity Superb Sprinkle Sprinkle. Okay. Where them glasses at? Let me show you how to do this. Y'all don't know how to do this. When walking down the street with Dusty's present and you cannot avoid the situation, this is how you do. No eye contact. Don't look up. Look at your phone. If you have to be in a Dusty situation, be incognito. Okay? Keep you some shades. That means, and you gotta look bougie. You gotta look bougie. Okay? You gotta be like this. Tip on looking bougie. Keep your head up, like Tupac said. I'm better than you. Okay? There you go. Thank you, Sierra. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Now, ain't nobody named Dustin can try to approach me looking like that. I'm serious. Uh, how do you let a nice but broke guy down? I lost your number. Girl, take his number, get his hopes up. Then never call. Oh, hey, Michaela. Oh, thank you. You like my hat? This is Betsy Johnson. I'm putting on my shades so I can deflect the dust from getting in my eyes. Okay. Y'all, all trolls, y'all leave Michaela alone. The only people in here that are scamming people are the gold diggers. You know what? Ratchet people and poverty-minded people call regular business scamming because they have to get up and go clock in somewhere. It's called entrepreneurship. Okay. Some people are so dumb. They think I'm a scammer, she's a scammer. Anybody who have self-employment is a scammer because you asked to go to the restroom when you got to pee at work. Okay. It's called entrepreneurship. When you start your own business, you'll understand. Okay. Hold on. When you start your business, you will understand. Everybody's a scammer that makes money without a boss. Okay. It's called entrepreneurship. We scam the system. That's what we did. Thank you, Dope Boy Production. Sup, I'm a rapper, YouTube, etc. Sprinkles, when you got some free beats, you got them free beats. Yes. So before y'all start talking to people about scamming and stuff, ask yourself, what's your boss name? Urgent. At what point do I lay out what I want after no, not the first date, baby. They need to be asking you what you want. That's how bad they need to want you. So look in the mirror and say, how bad can I make a man want me for them to ask me what I want? And then they will. Okay. So don't leave your house until you say, when I go out tonight, somebody gonna want me so bad, they're gonna ask me what it is that I want. And they're gonna be serious. They're not gonna answer. So leave your house looking like that. And it'll just flow. Everything should flow easily. It shouldn't be a struggle. Right? Thank you. I appreciate that, girl. I'll be trying. It was cold outside today. Mhm. No man wants a gold digging, leeching parasite. Donald Trump did, and he said Melania would not even cry if he got shot, and he's still married to her. That's the kind. That's the best gold digger in the world. She's sitting right there when he said it too. I'm never gonna cry. I'll cry tears of joy when I get that insurance. Is it desperate to buy condoms for your partner? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, is it desperate to buy condoms for your partner? Let's let's read the sentence backwards, shall we? Partner your for buy condoms. Partner is to buy condoms. Reverse it. Partner for buy condoms. Partner for buy condoms. If he wanted that bad, he would have them. He don't want it that bad, obviously. Okay, because he would become prepared with extra. He would come prepared with extra. Okay. Anyway. So I paid only my condoms for not for hoes. Terrence. I I can't even. Okay, Isabella, thank you. You went out freestyling and pulled a 50-year-old Australian millionaire. Thanks for your advice. Oh, good for you, girl. Just some of that Australia money. Um, mhm. I brought them for. Thank you, Marissa. Love you, Shira. Taking your advice, and I'm getting ready to go freestyling tonight. Good for you, girl. Hey, good luck out there. Dress warm if it's cold where you are. Or dress cute. How to change low self-esteem into high self-esteem. Conjure the self-esteem of Kanye West. There you go. There you go. Do most men not want to wear a if they want to die or they want some kids? Make sure they got money. Money, money, not just little money, but real money. Tender hearts. Why? Tender hearts, you are so ratchet. I mean, let's have a prayer. Let's pray for the trolls. Thank you, Lavette. Hey Sheila, what's freestyling? Going out and being seen and getting asked out and drinks and stuff, just going out by yourself. Thank you, Katrina. So much better situation. New guy attentive. I'm gorgeous. New part-time gig, full salary. I'm starting my business. That's good, girl. Good for you. Know better, you did better. Thank you, Stella. What's the most important thing men of influence want from a woman? Nothing. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Katrina. They want looks and femininity, actually. That's it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let's pray for our trolls. Dear Jesus, God, Buddha, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Prince, whoever else up there listening, we pray for this troll to get her own life, for her to stop thinking and worry about other people's lives as soon as they wake up in the morning and before they go to sleep at night. Let them have something to do in between besides worry about other people. Let them get a date. Let them get some prosperity. Let them get some self esteem. Let them get something that does not put their attention on other people. Make them think about themselves first instead of other people. Amen. Amen Ra. Ramen noodles. Okay? Oh gosh. Ooh, I am so glad I don't wake up thinking about other people. I'm glad I got mirrors everywhere, so I automatically think about myself. Ooh, look how good. We're praying for the trolls and the haters, darling, that they wake up to think about other people, and no, to that they wake up thinking about themselves instead of other people. Michaela mugshot, and y'all, did y'all see my mugshot too? It's cute, ain't it? It looked better than your non profile, I'm sure. You know what? I'm 100% sure both of our mug shots look better than your best glamour shot. I'm pretty sure I will bet my life on it that all my mug shots, yes, I said all, look better than all your best photos on your best days. Okay, who haven't been to jail? Sue, sprinkle. Okay, back to what we were speaking about. Girl, I had on a bustier. I had a bustier on in my mugshot. I was pumped up. There is no average amount of time. How much work you got to do? Some people can level up in 2 weeks. You know, how much work you got to do? Affluent men want women that are desirable by most. So whatever that is for you, is desirable by most. You should still lose weight. Some of y'all are, yeah. Everybody knows, you know, at least be in the normal range. There you go. But there's always a few exceptions, but you your own boss. Okay, good for you. How can you be contacted for paid marketing? Thank you, Kathy Lake. I appreciate that. You want to pay for me to go down to my description bar and click on my Etsy store, and you can write me there. It's like Dark Realm on Etsy. You write me there for business purposes. Um, Shira, I just want to say thank you. Oh, thank you, girl. How can you get your fiance to buy you a new car? Cut him off in the bedroom. Till you get with start talking about a new car. Ask him to put the down payment on it. Then come ask him to pay the notes. Ask him to co-sign, not sign, but co-sign. So he's financially responsible for it as well. And don't give him nothing unless he's paying them notes and paying the down payment. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Should I get leeches on my face for younger skin? Girl. Liana, is that what y'all doing now? I thought you just go to the dermatologist and tell them you want something, a little something done, and they hook you up. I mean, you don't know who faces them leeches been on before yours and what diseases those leeches may have. I ain't trusting no leeches. Girl, that sounds dangerous. Anyway, did I miss a question? Let me scroll back up. I'm so sorry. Sometimes, okay, quick text to send MIA before, no, for money. Missing an action boyfriend for money. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Amber. Stella, girl, I don't know no quick. I'm not texting no man if he been MIA. First of all, thank you, Marissa. Shira, what do you think of online dating? Waste of time. You're gonna get treated like a prostitute. Um, when do you get intimate with a man? When all your bills are paid and you got a stack of money in your bank account from him, and if he sleeps with you and leaves, you win the game because you got money in your bank account and bills paid, $5,000 plus that he spent on you or at least given you. It's gonna take a little while. It's gonna take a little while if he seriously want it. Plus, the longer they wait, the more they want it, and the less likely they'll leave it. Okay. Should I lose weight before freestyling? Do it at the same time. Sprinkle, sprinkle, and you'll see the difference, and that'll make you want to keep going. Um, First date, he seemed turned off by past women asking for money. That's the whole. All guys do that. It's a game. To be turned off by the man that used you for sex. Okay. They all say that, baby. They all say that. He gave you Uber money. That's not a lot, baby. Advice is say, well, I don't like being taken advantage of by men. I need to know that they're serious. And a serious man will invest in a relationship and show a woman that they are a good provider and will make a good, long-term partner. Come back on them. And I always told y'all, always get them first. Guys always think I'm a gold digger and always come tell me, they've been, you know, taken advantage of in the past and da 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 da. Why do guys always lead with that? It's like a setup for a woman not to have high standards or something. I'm sorry, I can't date anybody broke. I mean, I can't. It's like telling you, look, don't ask me for nothing, just sit here and look pretty until I figure out how much value you bring to me by being seen in public with me. Oh, Tender Hearts is now asking, what if we have criminal records? Now she asking, what if we have criminal records after she didn't try to talk about people having mug shots. Thank you, mine. I had a baby 3 years ago, and with a dusty, I look great, always dressed to the T with popping makeup, but I'm just scared sponsors won't want me because I had a baby with a dusty 3 years. Well, that's why you don't tell them, baby. They don't need to know you have a baby at all. Okay? Unless they're trying to marry you and move you into their house, they don't need to know. Okay? Thank you very much for your advice. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Yep. That's none of their business. Thank you, Happy Cheese. Should I get a notary sign when the SD promises to take care of me for the rest of my life? No, it's called a marriage license. You can set it up. If you get a lawyer, you can set it up. You can get a more compelling contract. Yes. Polar opposites. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Do you suggest a different strategy if I'm not looking for a sugar daddy and just looking to upgrade the type of men I'm involved with? Well, if you're trying to attract higher caliber men, you're going to have to dress, talk, walk as a higher caliber woman, the kind that they actually want. So there's no difference. You're just going to, it's the same rules. A masculine man that's a provider is not going to want you to pay for anything, and they're not going to be impressed with your career. They're just going to want a feminine woman. So it's the same thing, except you're not trying to figure out how to scam money out of them. Okay. We go the extra mile to get some. Same rules, except you're not trying to come up and scam them. Tender Hearts. We need to look up your mugshot. I bet you looking all type of crazy. y'all need to leave people alone. Y'all could be using that energy to level up. Okay, stop going after women are not your enemy. You are your own worst enemy. Go look in the mirror and figure out how you can level up some more to get some more money. Okay, stop wasting energy on that. It's going to bring you nothing. Okay, and if you notice, only the pygmishas are in here going after other women. Only pygmishas do this. Okay, this is a pygmisha move. We know you a pygmisha because you going after other people. Classy women don't do that. Thank you, polar opposites. Thank you, happy cheese. Um, yeah, I already answered her. Thank you, conscious living. Happy cheese. Okay, I got everybody. Thank you. If I didn't, I'm sorry. If you okay. You just got 200 more subscribers. Hey, girl. Yeah, Michaela has a channel too, and she gives better advice on freestyling. If y'all want the tea on the freestyle, she's out there doing it. Okay. Y'all know I'm married, but she's out there doing the freestyle. Okay. Right. So we already automatically know when women come in here trolling, they are pick Misha. They probably ugly, taking care of somebody's son, which is probably their baby daddy. And over here mad. Look, if you coming over here to pick on women that you can never be, that's understandable. But we gonna call you out every single time. Thank you, Liana. Or Liana? Yeah. I keep attracting small, racist, obese, balding, rich men, even though I'm skinny. Girl, because nobody want them. Girl, you gotta exploit them. If you cute and they acting like that, girl, you need to play dominatrix on them. They want a dominatrix. They come in there doing that on purpose to see if you're gonna put them in their place. Get you some black leather. Girl, they testing you to see if you're gonna make them worship you. Okay. Should you go live and should you go live in a rich country to level up? No, you can level up anywhere you are unless it's like extremely poor. But then, yeah. hmm Conscious living. What do you say to men who say this way of thinking is old fashioned? Say I like old fashioned men. I love me some old fashioned men, baby. They turn me on. That's what you say. Um, well, I mean, what can they do? They trying to get it. They gonna be like, mm. So if you know better, do better. You know, if you on this channel and you a pick me and you a troll, now that you understand picking on other women makes you pick Misha because you're picking still, you still pick. If you don't have a life and you're focused more on other women than you are your own bag and your own self, we know you will pick Misha. Okay? So stop telling on yourself. Dr. Red Pill says Islam said it all. Okay, well, I'm not Muslim, so I don't know. Who cares if they're racist? Get their money. Exactly. Thank you, Dinky. Made a donation already. How can stop intimidating men with my achievements? Don't talk about them, babe. I don't know what to say. Talk about how you saw the cutest pink sweater the other day and it fits so pretty. And talk about the other day when I was in yoga. Talk about feminine things. Men don't care about your achievements. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Liana. Last rich guy had huge moles on his face. Any advice? Play dot to dot. Find constellations in them. I don't know, baby. Thank you, Guinevere Beckham. I'm nervous about freestyling. Any advice or motivation? Just be yourself, smile, be confident, sit up straight, ask for help, ask questions, be feminine. hmm I live in South Carolina, not anywhere insanely wealthy, but I live in the capital around a bunch of politicians. She'll freestyle around the Capitol. Yeah, go at lunchtime, girl. Go at lunch. Go stand outside where all the restaurants are, where they go. hmm And then you'll see the crowds go in, and you go and sit at the bar. Most likely they'll sit at bars if they're single or whatever. hmm Why do you kiss if you're dating for marriage? Second date, I went on a first date with a gentleman, but that wants to settle down. Girl, I don't care how much they say they want to settle down. They lying. They want to settle down for the night and then they're gonna be out. Make them invest no matter what. If you're trying to secure marriage, they need to invest. You don't give nothing free. I told you the rules don't change. Kiss them on a third date. Hug them real close. Push your boobies into them on the second date. And whisper in his ear, "Thank you so much. I had a great time." Third day, give him a kiss, but not no tongue. Just okay. um, Women who love their career still want to get a high caliber man in a serious relationship. What's your advice to that? Find you one that's secretly in the closet, baby. Or that plans on leveling up with your money so he can replace you with a younger model when you turn 40 to 45. I'm telling y'all what to do. Stop trying to put y'all 2 cents in and get messed up later on in the game. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Go tell your mom about your accomplishments. Go tell your sisters and your brothers. Go tell your aunties and your nieces. That man don't need to know all of that. He don't care. Okay. What can I do if I'm in college and working 30 hours a week? I'm trying to save for my Invisalign. So tired. I don't have any kind of freestyle. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. You should have a sugar daddy, a old ugly half blind one. He can't see them teeth to pay for that Invisalign. Thank you, Miss Lovins. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My husband haven't slept or talked to me in 8 months. What should I do? Is he paying all the bills? Do you work? Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you ain't paying bills and if you don't work, celebrate. You living free. Okay. Maybe his stuff don't work no more. Maybe you're not as attractive as you once were. You got to ask yourself the real questions here. Okay. Do you look like you used to? Can he still do what he need to do without the help of Viagra? hmm Someone says he's gay. Um, File for divorce on grounds of abandonment. Girl, Mole man expects me to kiss for money. His breath smell bad. Girl, Vicks Vapor Rub. Go to the store, get you some Vicks Vapor Rub. You won't smell nothing. Get you some Listerine. Make sure he drink a lot of tequila before some mint schnapps before y'all seal the deal. Thank you, Ernestine. Sure. What do I do if a guy is spending his whole paycheck in gifts for me, girl? That's what you call a simp, Ernestine. That is the true definition of a simp. The man that spends all his rent money on you, knowing he cannot afford you. He is dating out of his league. And you need to go and date someone much older who can actually afford to date you. Okay? Stop dating them brokies. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, that is the simp. That is a true definition of a simp. Okay? You don't mess with those. You said I love a simp. A simp that spend his rent money on you? Michaela, that is financial abuse. Uh-uh. I can't sleep at night knowing he done spent his rent money. Child, no. 1025. Thank you, girl. Should I wear dresses to freestyle in cold months? Sprinkle, sprinkle. There's a way you could do it. There's sweater dresses, there's boots, there's tights, there's form-fitting sweater dresses. So you can pull it off. Okay. There's fitted trench coats to wear over those. Stay simp free. On the street for you broke. Now that's love. Nah, you gonna drive by, you gonna see him on the corner, and he gonna see you driving by with all his stuff on that he done bought you, girl. Thank you, I see ya. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's $70,000 a broke man. Sorry. He's not broke, but if he tries to include other people in his finances, he is. So he's not broke on his own. But if you add you and if you get pregnant, then he's gonna be broke. So no. Um, what's your philosophy on love? You grow in love. A man proves his love to you throughout the years and how he can secure you and your family and your future generations. That's how I determine love. You don't fall in love at first sight. That's lust and infatuation. Um, love is when a man will hand you a diamond ring, a deed, a car, and come home every night. Thank you, Jen Renee. Sprinkle, sprinkle. May I promote my shirt website, Wear Your Own Ideas? Sure, why not? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Wear your own ideas. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Dr. Red Pill. I wish you was a real doctor so that you wouldn't be in here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Emerald Educational Services. Shira, can you just give some words of encouragement and advice for plus size girls trying to lose weight and level up? I'm struggling with my weight. Do not eat over 12,000 calories a day. Point blank, period. Done. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I gave it to you. Tough love, what you need to hear. Do that and you will be good. Okay? Only do that. 1,200. 1,200. Sorry, did I say 12,000? That would be bad. Okay, 1,200. Ooh, child, did I say 12,000? 1,200. Correction, 1,200. Girl, I'm 12,000, but no, that would not be good. 1,200. I'm sorry. 1,200 calories a day will get you skinny or fast weight loss. Fast weight loss. Okay. 1,200. Y'all got me. Thank y'all for correcting me because I would have kept going. Y'all know me. Don't worry, I'm a real doctor and I've got your medicine. My medicine is money. You got that? Dr. Red Pill, you got some money? That's my medicine. Thank you, Life of Kalina. Sprinkle, sprinkle. 1,200 calories eating anything or eating veggies. Well, it don't matter what you eat. As long as you don't eat it before bedtime. As long as you don't eat like 3 hours before bedtime and you only eat 1,200 calories a day, you can eat whatever you want, baby. Thank you, Dinky. How to not be embarrassed to be seen with old man. I'd rather be seen with an old man than with a broke man. NT date of the year, month, week, century. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like I need to look like money. I can't look like broke. Okay, you gonna be sitting at the bus stop with a cute man with a six pack, or next to an old man in a Bentley, or an old man in a nice car in a nice home, or being able to wear your nice clothes out, not just t-shirt and Jordans. Okay, I need some money. I don't care how the older they are, the younger I look. Okay, I'm not worried about them. Look at me. I'm the woman. Okay. If people are paying more attention to the man than you need to go back in your mirror and fix yourself. Because the people are supposed to be looking at you, not the man. The man only is out with what he can afford. When he can afford you, he got money. Everybody gonna want to be you standing next to that old man with some money. Thank you, 1025 is 129.4 pounds at 5'5", a good weight. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I think that's decent. Maybe you could tone it up if you need to. I don't know. Um, a old man in a Bentley. A old man in anything better than what you driving is better than a cute Dusty any day. That's my take on it. But me, I'm lazy. I don't like to work hard for nothing. Look, give me an old man and some money and I'm good. I'm not trying to work for nothing young. I need to be the pretty one. I need to be the young one. I'm sorry. Blame it on my vanity. Okay. Thank you. Don't skip breakfast. If you skip breakfast, your metabolism slows down. Skip lunch if you're gonna skip anything, or skip dinner. 2 red pills and a gherkin every night would sort you out. First of all, I don't take no pills. Second of all, a gherkin, in the South we call it a pickle. Okay, you got a gherkin, we call them a pickle, a big pickle. You don't need no gherkin. You keep that gherkin in your medication. Shira, I'm going to a high profile party tomorrow. Any advice? Smile. Be feminine. Don't talk about your career, baby. Ooh. Play dumb. Look pretty. Be the Marilyn at the party. Okay. Get the attention. Be feminine. And all the masculine men with money will flock to you. The new man has offered to pay my school fees for law school as well. Good. Get that money first. I don't know. I don't care about what he offering. When he give it to you, come back and tell me. Because they will offer all day long until you done gave up all your offerings and nothing will come through. Get your money first and then come back and tell me how much you got. Okay. Talk is cheap. Where let me see the deposits. Let me see that tuition bill that he didn't pay. When to start asking for money or gifts? He should start offering it if you look good enough. If you've picked the right target, he should have already offered it to you by now. You know what I'm saying? If you have to sit there and ask for it, you done picked the wrong target. Jimmy, sprinkle, sprinkle. How long do I give my boyfriend to get my business running? What? You're not supposed to tell him about that. You're supposed to just be getting money and putting it wherever you want it. So make up something where you need it urgently. What do I say when he asks where do I work? I have 2 jobs. You work for a temp agency. That means you could be anywhere, anytime, as a part-time receptionist. And if you're bilingual, tell him some company that only speaks that language. He ain't gonna be trying to find it. Help, Shira. What do you deal with a friend who threatens you about telling your secrets if you don't pay attention to her all the time? Tell your secrets first. And tell your own secrets. That way, and don't tell people stuff you don't ever want them to know. Tell your own secrets before she can do it. Okay? Then you can get her out the picture quick, fast, and in a hurry. Mhm. She not your friend, right? How can I, right? Look, own it. If you did it, own it. Why do some men ask me about my studies? Why care? Because they want to see where you are financially, what you're studying, what you're just to have something to talk about. They don't really care. They're just trying to make conversation with you. Okay. You know you did it, just admit it. That's why you don't tell your business. Exactly. Right. When you receive a gift that doesn't cost much money, should I still act happy and excited or should I act like it's too ordinary? I mean, I can't really act excited if I'm really and what's a normal gift? I don't know what a normal gift like are you talking about just like a pair of gloves, a modest piece of jewelry? I say act as on the same caliber that the gift means to you. But be thankful for it. It's like, "Oh, this is so pretty. I used to have one just like this when I was 7 years old," if it's a small piece of jewelry. "Thank you, Ivy B. Love you, She was Sprinkle Sprinkle." Like, if he give you something, like a piece of jewelry that's not up to par, "Oh my god, I used to have one like this when I was 7 years old. My mom bought it for me." It means it's little. "Oh, how cute." Call it cute. Refer to like, "Oh, I used to have this when I was a kid." Something like that. Then he'll do better next time. Don't wear it either. Like, never wear it. Next time he see you, don't have on what he bought you if you don't like it. Don't ever wear it in front. How to know a good target? They'll ask you what you need and what you want, and they'll deliver. Sasha, is that you? I hear somebody in my room. Mhm. Load up the medicine cabinets. The wall is coming down. Good thing we have houses and deeds and cars bought by men. Okay, we got somewhere. We got some shelter for the winter. Where you at? Your mama house? Thank you, Macola Brooks. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We done secured the bag. A walls can come down all day. We can afford new construction over here. Okay, we can afford some new construction. How you doing? You can't even afford a house, but we can afford to redo our whole house, all our walls, all our upkeep, and go on vacation while it's being done. Bye. Thank you, Layana. I keep messing up your name. Friend, 86-year-old grandma wants to freestyle. Girl, take that old lady out. She ain't got much longer to live. Men get tricked from back on her wig and get scared when they see her face. Ooh. It was close to Halloween, but hey, take that lady out. Don't leave her at home. She only got let her get her last few freestyles in. Why do men get bored with women over time? What to do to stop this from happening? Look different every day. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle Esmeralda. Keep yourself up. Look different. Get your makeup done every day. Wake up and make up. Look cute. Don't tell them where you're going all the time. Girl, act like you still just dating. That's what you do. not dating other people, but dating each other. Don't always give him don't always give it to him when he asks for it. Don't always tell him where you're going. Don't always text him. Stay out of patterns. Make him wonder where you are. Make sure he texting you first still. What was your process of vetting for your makeup line, if you don't mind me asking? I did the research. I put in the effort and the work and did the proper research to find what I need to find to do what I need to do. I put some effort in. I sat down and wrote down my goals and thought about it, and I executed them one by one until what I had came into reality. It's called research, work, effort, discipline. We all need that. I think most people don't sit down with themselves enough and just think anymore. They're always asking other people. Other people can give you wrong advice. What we need to do is think, because a lot of times ideas that come to me may not be for the next person. Or if it is, then that idea needs to come to them through them. And so if you write down what you want and research it, one step at a time, everything, all your answers will be properly answered, because it will take a whole hour video to get into that. But that was a good question, but we must do our own research for those type of things. Thank you, Ann Meads. I already have a few sugar daddies, but when I meet other potentials, I give them my business card. They never call. Should you call them if they give you shouldn't be giving out business cards, first of all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You need to be taking their business cards or giving them your actual phone number into their phone. Thank you, Scarlet Red. Feminine way to respond when a potential tells me he's going to have to keep me happy enough to not think about having another boyfriend. It's like, well, I love shopping. Name something ditzy and girl. Well, I love shopping. That means give me some money. Thank you, Ivy said. Sure, you are a revolutionist, brave and beautiful. That's you always. Oh, thank you. Bless me. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. I appreciate that. Oh. So, just be sure knowing better equals doing better. And you know all this, you shouldn't be doing the opposite. Okay? Don't give out no business cards. What does your business card say, part-time receptionist? What do we talk about on this channel? Get you some fake business cards that say part-time receptionist. If you need to pass out business cards, it's very masculine to pass out business cards while freestyling. That's the man's job. You're the lady. So you got cards in your purse. You're chatting. Here's a card. That's masculine. Girl, you ain't got no cards. You're a lady. They need to ask for your phone number. Okay? I had you crying on my other channel when I was praying for my haters. Yeah, on my other channel, I was praying hard for the haters today. Just y'all got a little mini clip on this one today. That's gonna be my new thing. Instead of trolling, I'm gonna pray for the trolls. I'm gonna pray for the haters next time they come through. I'm gonna pray for every hater that come up on here in my own way. It's gonna be an interesting prayer, but it's gonna be a prayer. How do you know if a man really has money from the start? If he's whining and dining you and there's no expense spared. Also, ask him how his day was. Let him explain what he does, like at work. Just listen. Don't ask him how much money he makes. Just ask him, well, how was your day? Was work very stressful today? See what he does. How can you level up your mind with meditation, yoga for body, eating healthy, controlling your emotions, all a part of leveling up? Oh, yeah, that's true, Marie. Very balanced. Hmm. What do you think about the dating site Bumble? I don't know. I haven't been on a dating site since before I was married, child, except for just to see what y'all are doing on there. Um, I don't like, for me, I don't know. So y'all have to ask somebody that's been on there because I don't know. You think I'm just sitting on here on dating sites married? Mm-mm. Girl, that's funny. If I were on dating sites, I would tell you guys, people on there are not looking for wives. They're looking for fun. Okay. They're not looking for long term. They're looking for fun. So don't get offended when they're asking you for fun. What to talk about when you first meet a potential victim? Him, talk about him. Ask him all the questions. Let him talk about himself. Gather information so you can know what his triggers are later to get you some money. Hmm. Yeah, the people in the comments, all the ladies in the comments are telling you all about Bumble. So read on. Hmm. I went on Bumble, met my ex ultimate Dusty. Oh gosh. Uh-huh. Listen up, ladies. Take notes. This info works like a charm. Thank you. Um, so it's not hard to find men if you are a feminine woman. You cannot. Easy to find a man if you are a feminine woman. Okay. So, okay, the iconic Marilyn Monroe singing happy birthday to President Kennedy is the reaction when a feminine woman walks into a place. Okay. She didn't have to do nothing but just walk out there and start laughing and singing. Everybody wanted them. They didn't ask her they didn't care how smart she was, how much money she had in her account. They didn't care how well, if she worked on her latest movie. Even if she wasn't famous, she would have still gotten the attention of every man in the room. A man likes a feminine, beautiful woman. That's all you need. Okay. If you're trying to bring something else, if you got bags and degrees and topics in your little notebook to talk about and opinions and stuff, leave them at home and get your best look and your most feminine voice and walk and go out and you will catch. Okay? Leave all that masculine stuff at home. When you get off work, stay off work. Hmm. Okay. Why do young men think they deserve feminine women when they are broke? All men think that they deserve feminine women until you stop allowing them to think that they deserve you by giving yourself to them for free. Okay. Stop giving it up free and they will no longer think that. Um, I'm not saying you in particular, but women in particular as a whole, we need to stop giving stuff away for free. That's how the value goes up on something. Think about this. If Kanye West gave away all his beats for free, he wouldn't be where he is right now, would he? Hmm. He said his flow is never going on sale. He got couture. Couture flow is never going on sale. You are couture, you don't go on sale. Thank you, Ernestine. So should I leave the guy spending his whole paycheck? Girl, I don't know. Look, I'm not taking somebody whole paycheck. When he homeless, he gonna be knocking on your door. Well, I bought you all the stuff. Can I stay on your couch? That's what Dusties do when they need a place to live. They spend their whole check on you, and then when they get kicked out or when they can't make their rent, they're gonna be on your doorstep like a dog trying to get in. I'm sorry. Look, I hope you didn't tell them your real name and where you live. Thank you, Julia Hall. When freestyling, what are automatic signs that the man has money? What to look for and ask for? Just watch for a second. Men that have money always have people sucking up to them, bartenders, other people. They have all the attention in the room. They have a different walk, even though they're not handsome. Okay, they act and walk and talk like money. Watch. People watch. Find someone that you know has money and watch how they act, and then